baseball man from Birmingham Southern, right?
Yes, sir. The pitcher, all-star man.
Right. We got all the team, and then we got Coach Randall and all of
Assistant Coach Latanzi there.
Assistant Coach Latanzi and everybody there. And Glenn, you go interview these boys in a minute here. Maybe we get Doyle and Darren to do a duet. Hey, Darren, what do you think? Darren Barr, come here a minute, Darren, and maybe Cousin Doyle and Cousin Darren could do a duet for us. And Darren could have his bat, and you can have your guitar. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, Darren Barnes there, my nephew, and how you doing there?
Pretty good.
Darren, good to see you there, buddy. And who all did you bring us today?
I got everybody over there. Got all the coaches and all the players over there. A bunch of new guys this year. Got 15 new guys this
I
year.
understand y'all hadn't lost a game this year.
Huh?
Have you?
Yeah, we lost yesterday.
Oh, you lost one.
Didn't play too well yesterday.
What about you and Doyle doing us a duet? Would y'all like to?
I don't know about that. I can't sing too well.
And I know I used to hear you sing around the house there. Darren was a good yodeler too. You had a clear voice.
Yeah.
And Darren, you want to get? What about the weather now? I know we're springing this on you because you're the last time you were on. Everybody said, "Let Darren do the weather."
Let me do the weather. Okay, today it's going to be variable clouds with a 20% chance of a shower. The high of 65. Tonight it's going to be clearing and colder with a low of 32. And Wednesday it's going to be sunny and cooler with a high of 52. Present temperature is 53 and mostly cloudy.
Hey, but that's great there, Darren. And golly, they teach you to read good over there.
They teach you to do everything over there.
Birmingham Southern, Darren Burns, and
I was going to get you to ask about his major league prospects there. Is he going to be a pitcher for Atlanta or Baltimore or what there?
yeah, let's find out. You want to answer that, Darren?
No, I can't answer that right now. I wish I could.
No comment right now at the present time, Glenn.
It's fine with me.
He says no comment at the present time. All right, now, Glenn, we want to thank these folks. What's the name of that newspaper there? Gave us a good write-up, and we appreciate it very much there. And
It's the Tri-States up in Florence area, the Tri-States Southern Gospel Music Review.
hey, golly, Southern Gospel Music Review, and that was written by Willard McDonald, right?
Yes, sir, Willie McDonald out of the paper, and it's got a real good picture of you right here there, Ed, if we can get a close-up of it there. That's Country Boy Eddie himself, folks. And it's got a good write-up about you, and it's got tells you about...
Yeah, we're on this one, Glenn.
Oh, okay.
That ain't me. No, that's somebody else there. I thought that was me. That's me there, folks. That wasn't me there.
That's the one and only.
Right, and, well, that's a good write-up, and I'd like to thank everybody. And he talks about us, the gospel music we do on our program, and it's really, that's a gospel paper, and I'm honored to be in it, and appreciate Mr. McDonald there and all the good write-up, and it's the Southern Gospel
Music Review.
Music Review.
He thanks you for promoting gospel music as well as bluegrass and country, and also he calls you an accomplished fiddler, guitar picker, singer, and raconteur there, is.
What does that mean, Mr. Raconteur?
I believe it's not racketeer, I know.
No, not no racketeer. I know what that is. What would that mean, Darren? A raconteur? That means something good, or?
Don't know what no raconteur is. I haven't learned that one yet.
Eddie spelled it R-A-C-O-N-T-E-U-R.
Yeah, I mean, that means something nice. I don't know how the real meaning of it,
It
but
has to be nice.
something pretty good there, and I want to thank them for it. All right, what about the wholesaler now, buddy? Here's a man that's got the bedding, brand new Simmons Beauty Rest bedding. Dog, if y'all need any bedding for the new house, or Teresa, y'all need new bedding for the new baby, there's a man that can save everybody thousands of dollars. Okay, Mr. Humphreys.
Eddie, I just got in a new pile of mattresses and everything yesterday, fulls and singles and
King size.
King size and a lot of full size. A lot of people been wanting fulls. I got in a new truckload of them yesterday, and I've just got plenty of mattresses.
Well, how can you sell them there? Simmons Beauty Rest, that's one of the most expensive sets of bedding because they build a quality bedding, isn't it?
Well, it is the highest quality. It's just little small defects on them, Eddie. They're such perfectionists at what they turn out, just the
They ain't
slightest
gonna put out
defect.
nothing that's got a thread loose or nothing, are
Not
they?
anything wrong with them, and I sell them in real cheap to everybody.
$45 to $95. What about bunk beds? You have anything?
I got bunk beds now. I just got I got 20 sets over there of wooden beds that are complete with the mattresses that I'm selling for $135 complete.
Well, there's a man called me yesterday, and he wanted to know where you was located at, and he said, what's the name of that company that I saw Morris Couch talking about? Bedding for $95 down to $45, and I told him it was the wholesaler out in Ensley between Avenue F and G, and look for the side that says mattresses.
Well, it was up there, it blowed down, but I'll try to get it back up today. So.
Golly, we got to get a sign so they can find that place now, Mr. Humphreys.
Yep. big white truck up there in front
Big
of the
white
place.
truck? What does the truck say on it?
Well, it did say mattresses, but but you got to get the sign back up on it.
I mean, that showed we have the low overhead, neighbors. That's why you can save when you buy bedding. Right, Darren?
That's right.
How's John and Evelyn doing?
They're doing fine.
And Karen?
She's doing fine, too.
Good.
Everybody's doing fine.
And was it hard to get up this time of day?
It wasn't too bad. I didn't go to bed about 12:30 last night. A bunch of the guys over there's got some tests today, and they stayed up till about 3 this morning studying, so they only got maybe a couple hours sleep. And we had a rough weekend down in Mobile. It rained us out Saturday, and we had to play Sunday, and we had a 5-hour drive home.
Wow.
All
Well, of course, you're young, you can take it right now, but you don't get my age. I used to play all them shows, and we'd go, me and Bill Smith go from Thursday till Sunday before we'd ever lay down.
I couldn't do that, I don't think.
And it got rough on us. And so as we aged a little bit, we had to kind of slow down. Now, only, I go to bed at 6:30 and get up at 2:30.
Doing that for a long time, hadn't you?
Right. All right, and coming up next, we have Candace Downs. Candace Downs there, and she got a good lineup for you. And Candace, what's it going to be?
Daddy's hands.
Daddy's hands, all right. Oh, a break first. She said go to a break. And what about the cattle sale? You want to tell them about that, Roanoke Stockyards? And this is it, 14th annual. Alabama is Cowboy Lee over there. Cowboy, go over and meet Gary Randall, the coach of Birmingham Southern's baseball team. And this is my coach here, Gary, from Cane Creek, Alabama. Cowboy Lee. You might want to stand over there with him, Cowboy. We might pick up a lot of good tips so we can win a game every once in a while. If you pay close attention there. What do you think, Roddy?
I think that's a good idea.
All right, Glenn Tarbert, and we're honored to have these gentlemen with us, and I'm going to give them a big cowbell ring. From Birmingham Southern baseball team. Okay, Glenn Tarbert.
Okay, Ed, thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We sure honored and appreciate Coach Randall and all the Birmingham Southern team coming up. And, Eddie, they've won 11 district championships, and they've been in 3 World Series berths, and they've got 10 seasons with 40 wins or more. So Coach Randall's done an excellent job, and Assistant Coach Ricky Latanzi. And I'd like for Coach Randall to come up and say a word if he'd like on the mic, and also Coach Latanzi, and give us some of the key games that they've got coming up. I know they've got one against UAB Thursday at 2:30 out at Stripling Field. And how about it, Coach Randall?
Well, we really do appreciate being here, Country Boy Eddie. Appreciate you having us on here. It's a little tough to get these guys up this early in the morning, but once they get going, they do a good job.
Yeah, that ball's wide away now, ain't it?
Yes, they are. I'm going to have Coach Latanzi introduce the team here, and then we'll get a couple guys up here to give a little pitching and hitting tips if we have the time.
Yeah, great.
Here's Coach Latanzi.
Come on out of the way, Cowboy, now. I believe we're going to watch this so we can win a game every once in a while.
We appreciate y'all letting us come on this morning. I want to say hello to Karen and all the friendly folks on Finley Avenue. How y'all doing this morning? All right, we're coming off a 30-18 year. We had 6 guys drafted last year, and #1 pitching staff in the nation. So hopefully we can win a championship this year and go on to the World Series. I'll just introduce the team right quick here. From Birmingham, we have Martin Beck, one of our catchers. Jack Moore from where's Smyrna, Tennessee, or Fulton, Mississippi. Either one of those places. He's all right. And this is Darren Burns. Yeah, he's a senior pitcher from right here in Birmingham. Byron Bruner from Nashville, Tennessee. You got long hair there. We've got to work on that. And Chris Brown from Gadsden, Alabama, returning all-conference third baseman. Jamie Steele from Florence, Alabama, a freshman. Mike Jackson from Pensacola, one of our catchers, a good one. Right here we got Matt Holman, freshman outfielder. Jeff Crawford from Michigan. Kalamazoo, Michigan, right there. Raise your hand, Jeff. And Brad Eikenberry from Kansas City, Kansas. Bill Felix from Atlanta, Georgia. Junior catcher. Doug Kinney, freshman second baseman from Atlanta, Georgia. Tom Fox, better known as the Fox Bird from Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, and we got Blaine Watts back there. Raise your hand, Blaine. Good-looking kid back there, Blaine Watts. And his brother, Eddie Brown, right here, Eddie. Pitcher from he's from Montgomery, I think. Daniel Sims from Trussville, Alabama, pretty good center fielder. Mick Nurr from Atlanta, Georgia. Tim Polk in the back there, he's kind of shy. Maybe we can get him right here. Tim Polk from Pensacola, Florida. outfielder, first baseman, pitcher, kind of does it all. Charlie Hicks, short guy back here. See him here, Charlie. 6'7" freshman from Gadsden. Yeah, I can't remember where these guys are from. And Johnny Johnson back here from Homer, Michigan. He had to get up real early this morning to get down here. So better known as the Creature. So we appreciate you letting us be on here. And like I said, this year we've got UAB on Thursday, 2:30. We got off to a 4-1 start. So hopefully we can keep rolling here.
Coach Tangi, I just wanted to ask you who you thought your toughest competition was going to be. And y'all remember the Southern States Conference, who's going to be. I know you got a big game against Mississippi State. I believe it's the last game of the year, and they're the preseason SEC favorite over in Starkville against the Bulldogs. And also you got Auburn down in Auburn on April 13th. And what about the Southern States Conference competition?
Mississippi State, they'll be tough too, but our conference opponents this year, tough ones will be Huntington, Montevallo. AUM's going to have a good club this year, West Florida, and Faulkner. We've got a real pretty evenly matched conference, and it'll be tough to win it, but I think we've got the club to do it this year.
Well, in other words, without bragging on yourself, you feel like y'all got the team that can go back again.
I believe we do. I believe we can win the championship this year. We just got a good team. I think we'll be able to do it this year.
Well, we have a lot of folks from the SEC that watch the show. Would you say, just off the top of your head, Mississippi State's probably the best team in the conference this year?
Mississippi State, they were a little down last year, but I think this year they'll be up and one of the top teams. And Auburn's got a good club, and so they'll be good.
Okay, look, we're close to
Glenn, excuse me just a minute. We need to do one break, and then we're going to get them to show how to demonstrate some pitching art there, okay? All right, and let's give all these players some of that good Golden Eagle syrup, buddy. I mean, that'll make them win every game there. You're always a winner. Cowboy, have you learned anything so far?
I sure have, Eddie.
What have you learned, Cowboy?
I have learned that all these sponsors that you got here, we want all these people to go out there and patronize them and buy, because Eddie is up here working hard, and all these sponsors like Ronnie Marchett and Mobile Home, and
hey, buddy, Cowboy, now
and the Jim Limbaugh Chevrolet place.
Right. Look at that Golden Eagle sopping syrup, buddy. I mean, that is the best you can get right there from Fayette, Alabama.
When your child gets a cold or an allergy, you get a lot of advice.
Give him some garlic.
You gotta sweat out a cold.
A lot of advice.
Vaporize him.
But the best advice is what doctors have said millions of times. Take Dimetap. Dimetap in non-prescription formulas brings proven relief. So take the advice of doctors and pharmacists.
The garlic worked.
And take Dimetap. The best advice you can take.
All right, thank you. And don't forget the wholesaler now in Ennis, Alabama, between Avenue F and G, has got Simmons Beauty Rest bedding. I mean, any size you want, neighbors, for $45 to $95. Nothing over $95, and values up to $1,500. We got bunk beds for as low as $135. We have beautiful carpet, rolls of it, for $1 to $2 a yard. And come on down today. Take 20th Street, Ensley Avenue exit off 559, about a mile on the left. Open 8 to 6, Sundays 1 to 6, out at the wholesaler in Ensley. Come on down, see Forrest Humphreys, the man with a smile. All right, Cowboy, I appreciate you giving us that recommendation on Golden Eagle syrup and that Golden Eagle complete buttermilk pancake and waffle mix. All you had is the love and water, and pick up Golden Eagle today. Some really great folks, been making it since 1928 over in Fayette, Alabama. Now, what have you learned about baseball, Cowboy? Because you know you're our coach there, and I've noticed in the last 2 years we haven't won a game.
Eddie, the main thing I can give these boys is if you don't win, you're going to lose. So you got to get in there and get it.
What else have you learned?
I've learned that baseball is the greatest sport they are in the nation.
All right, now, Coach Randall and them, they win about every game they play. And I want you to pay close attention, Cowboy. Let's see if this year we can't come up with some wins.
We need them.
Do you think possibly our budget or is one of the problems?
We can make it.
All right. What do you think, Coach? You think we hadn't won nothing in 2 years, but we're going for it this year. All right, Glenn.
Okay, I'm going to get Coach Latanzi here to get, I believe, Jeff, what's his last name over there, the pitcher?
Blaine Watts is going to.
Oh, Blaine, okay.
He's going to give a few pitching tips. Right
okay, and Chris Brown on the bat. Okay.
Drop that elbow.
Okay, Blaine, what you going to show them there?
Nothing much, keep it pretty basic. The main points in pitching are just relax and keep your elbow up. Try to keep the ball low and mix up your pitches, keep them guessing, and drive with your legs. Strength comes from your legs mostly.
What's your key pitch? Can you show them that?
That's great. I'm a junk ball pitcher more. I throw a knuckle curve, not unlike most people when they throw gas. Kind of like this guy right here. Throws mostly heat, but.
Okay, appreciate that. What about Chris Brown? Now, I know we don't have a bat, but can you give him a bat and instruction without a bat?
It's about the same thing to relax and keep your front shoulder in. Don't stride too far. And the main thing is hit the ball where it's pitched. If it's pitched outside, hit the right field. If it's inside, hit the left field. Just be patient and wait on a good pitch.
Down the middle, go yards.
Down the middle.
Okay. Well, Eddie, we appreciate him coming up. And again, they got UAB this coming Thursday. I believe it's 2:30. Is that right? 2:30 out at Stripling Field on the campus of Birmingham Southern. And Eddie, thank you a lot, and thank Coach Randall. He's a nice guy.
Great team there, and not being preference over Darren, but he's my nephew, and I wanted to come up here just a minute. And, you know, I used to play ball, but it was out in the cow pasture, and we had to watch, you know, when we'd hit a home run where we stepped between the base and you know, the home plate. And, Darren, what would you like to add? Baseball, about a lot of kids out there maybe thinking about going into baseball and the sports, and what's one thing you'd like to kind of tell them about it?
Well, I'd have to say, if you got your mind set on doing something, don't ever think that you can't do anything, because you can. I mean, and don't ever get involved in any kind of drugs or any kind of stuff like that.
Right.
'Cause, I mean, that's really bad. You see every day athletes going down because of drug abuse and all stuff like that. So, you know, if you got a dream, you know, seek it, man.
Stay healthy and work at it, right?
Stay healthy. That's one thing I've had a problem doing since I've been here. So, you know, if you have a dream, seek it. There's nothing that can't be accomplished.
Right. I remember Darren from the time he was a little bitty boy. That's what he loved was sports, and he loved baseball. And he and his dad would get out in the backyard and practice. And finally, Darren got to throwing it so hard his dad wouldn't catch it no more. And Darren and all your team, thank you, buddy, and
Appreciate it.
good to have
Thanks
you
a lot.
with us
Can I
there.
say hello to somebody real quick?
Yes, sir.
I want to say hello to my fiance Jennifer and her parents and everybody at Birmingham Southern. I want to say hello to the ladies up in the snack bar up at Birmingham Southern.
Y'all eat a lot up there?
Yeah, we eat there every night.
All right, Darren, Coach Randall, and all the gang, thank y'all so much. And again, I'm going to give y'all a 12-point cowbell salute, boys. This is the highest rating we can give. The Birmingham Southern baseball team. Let's give them a big hand, and a bunch of great guys and great players and a great coach and assistant coach there, and thanks so much for coming up. And we're making it an annual event to have the Birmingham Southern boys up.
Yes, sir.
All right, another break coming up so we can make our farm payment, and let's take a look. Here's a once-in-a-lifetime